The Dr Martens story begins post-war Munich. Two doctor friends came up with this invention of this very unique air-cushioned sole, which maybe nowadays people don't understand, but at the time, in the 1950s, that was completely revolutionary. And then they began in the late 50s looking for a partner to take that product around the world. And in 1958-59, the Griggs family of Northampton, who'd been making boots for 60 years, picked up the partnership and designed the first Dr Martens boot.
Back in early 2000, the company actually starved off bankruptcy. We had to close all but one UK factory, move everything offshore. So to see the company back and the brand in a very healthy position is a very satisfying thing for the company at the moment. When we did move everything offshore, one thing we did want to keep in the UK, we wanted to keep our best shoemakers, and also we wanted to keep that element of craft within the UK as well. So we continue to open and continue to run the original factory here in Wollaston, where the first boot rolled off the production line in 1960. It's quite a unique factory for the UK. There's kind of three disciplines in there. Firstly, we can do the mould, so we can make actually the sole units, and we can make the moulds there. Secondly, we can then comprise cuts and comprise the uppers from a 2D shape up into a 3D shape. So we close the uppers here. And then we go into the room where we last everything, and we attach the welts with our unique machine, which is unique to Dr Martens, which seals in the air. And that's the thing that makes Dr Martens unique in the marketplace. No other brand can do that. And it's the element that gives Dr Martens the feeling of walking with bouncing soles.
The grunge era in the early 90s was a peak period for Dr Martens, and it was very sort of down at heel, quite scruffy, but a lot of people were going to concerts and gigs. So you had the duality of the look of the Dr Marten boot was very appealing, it fitted the grunge style perfectly, but also if you're going to a muddy field to watch your favourite bands or going to some grungy gig, then obviously there's a practical side to it as well. And I think Dr Martens have always enjoyed that practicality mixed in with the music as well. I think Dr Martens is associated with youth rebellion and always will be associated with youth rebellion, because if you look at history, all the tribes that have picked up on the boot, they stand for anti-establishment, they stand against the norm and the sort of music that's popular. They bring in a new music that's underground, and because Dr Martens has always been there from the early 60s, that they're constantly reinvented. So every time there's a new underground phenomenon, invariably Dr Martens is there.
They were my school shoes, so I've worn them since I was going to school. So yeah, I've always had them. Yeah, I just have them all.